All right, we're back. Thanks for waiting. How are you? Everything's updated. You should have a new title, all that fun stuff. We are now on to our fourth game of the Police Quest collection. Hello, Pig. Welcome back. Thanks for staying. I appreciate it. We are on the fourth game. It is called Open Season, which sounds a bit ominous. Um, that means like, are they gonna kill my kid now? Like we have a baby, so maybe the open season means they're like killing family members. Either that or maybe it's an elaborate, we're going on a hunting trip. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to have to launch this and probably capture it real quick. Let me get our notebook out of the screen so you don't see it. Launch. Oh, this one's a little inch. There we go. Oh, it's already captured. Sweet. This one's like 4:3. I don't know if I have to set the. Oh, I have to set settings. Oops, sorry. Hold on a second. I think we might have to set some settings. So we are going into our Police Quest 3 directory and finding our resource.config file. This is for us old school people who used to know how to do this stuff. There's no resolution in that though. Okay, what about in Police Quest 4? What's in the resource? Nothing. Now, I didn't do any. I didn't do any looking into this game, which we should have did before this, but I wasn't ready for this. Give me one sec. We're going to go to our favorite PC gaming wiki, which usually tells you things to do for old games to get them to work properly. Let's see if it has anything for the good old Police Quest open season. Why is it not searching for it? Why is it? This is so weird. The site's like not working very well. Why is nothing working today? Whatever, let's just play the game. If it's 4x3, it's 4x3. I'll deal with it later. I don't care. Let's play it. Bad fetch? What? Whatever. Maybe there's options in the game. Who knows? But we'll see. I want to hear what they've upgraded their sounds. Doesn't sound like it. I also have the manual of this thing. Holy crap balls. Instructions. Sales order information. To place a domestic order with Sierra Online, call 1-800-757-7707. What? Oh, you can get hints. Boot your system with the boot disk. Please. Sound Blaster. Holy moly, there's a lot. Oh my god, you can send mail? Sierra, the only catch, you have to tell us why you don't like it so we can improve it. Ah, it's when companies used to care. Okay, I think we do this. How's it look? Does it look fine? It's super tiny, but looks fine. All right, now anyway, the manual for this game. Holy crap, you have to see this thing. It is a scanned thing, scan of the document of the manual. 2 pages per page because it's a scan of the booklet. The manual is the PDF, the scan we're looking at is 54 pages, which means the manual is over 100 pages long. Holy moly. Yeah, I know. I see. It says the abridged manual of the Los Angeles Police Department. So we're not working for Litton anymore. But this thing is ridiculous. We have we have a whole section on policies, management rules and procedures, uniforms and equipment, field activities, booking custody and disposition of property, follow-up investigation, communicate. Like, this is ridiculous. This thing is great. Like, who writes all this? TLDR, phone Sierra hotline. All right, let's just get into it. We'll learn it as we go. Ooh, streets of LA. Oh no!
Air 100, we have an officer down. Officer down. Code 3. Code 3.
Uh-oh, I think it's open season on cops. Amazing. A little long now. Yes! Oh, it's like motion video. Oh, I love it. Monday, 3:30 a.m., South Central LA. Oh, man.
It's bad. Real bad. It's Hickman.
Hickman? Bob Hickman?
He's been badly mutilated, John. Tortured, really.
My God, Sam. Has Bob's wife, Catherine, been informed?
When the call came in, I was told Hickman's captain was headed to their house.
This guy, look at this guy
They have
over
a
here.
little girl, don't they?
Yeah, Valerie. Her name is Valerie.
Look, John, I know you and Bob went back a long way.
A long way. Hell, Sam, Bob and I went through the academy together. We shared a ride for 5 years. I'm that little girl's godfather. Sam, Bob was my best friend.
Poor Bob.
Yeah, you could say we went back a long way.
I'm sorry, John.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. Sorry the city is so full of dirtbags, creeps, and losers. Bob was a great guy, Sam. A great cop. Who the hell would do this to him? What the hell was he doing out there?
I don't know, John. It's your job to find out. My job is to pick up the body and find the cause of death.
Oh, he's the coroner. Okay, so I got things. Wow, this is music. How do I do things out down here? Hold on. Is this the volume? Turn this frickin' down. Whew. Jesus. Speech, text. Oh, so you can have him speak or see it in text, whichever way you want. We'll stay with speech because it's funny. The cursor is super small. This looks like Scorpion is about to show up. Amazing. Let's rock it up. Why is my mouse not working properly? Alright, I need to get it on the thing. There we go. Detail. Rock that up, man. I think our system can handle it. What's this? Police Quest Open Season version 1.1. Back when they released finished games. They had one patch from 1.0 to 1.1. Well, maybe more, but most likely just one. Okay. All right. Oh my God, are you serious? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to start this. How do I get out of this? Shit. Aw, thanks, Pixie. Have a good night's sleep. Don't miss Robert too much. He'll be back before you know it. Have a good night's sleep, though. Alright, let's check our inventory. Wow, this is all super sleek. Look at this.
It's your wallet. It's your wallet.
Okay.
It's your Beretta 92F.
Alright.
Loaded and ready for action. Your badge is a symbol of your commitment and your identification.
I got points for that.
Spare change. These are your car, office, and home keys.
Okay. I don't know if we're Sonny Bonds or not. I have no idea.
Department-issued handcuffs. Your department-issued memorandum book and pencil. It's your Parker Center identification badge.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we have walk, look, touch, and speak. Basically all the same controls. I don't know what this does. What does this do? Why is it red and green? What does that mean? This guy's shady over here on the right. Alright, let's look around.
It's Officer Malcolm Allen, LAPD.
Okay.
Yep, signage is important to a prosperous business. Graffiti mars the neighborhood. It's Chester, Julie Chester, criminalist SID.
Ah. Oh, is my head in the way? Sorry, this, Oh, Christ, yeah, you can't see it. This thing over here. Oh, you can't see it. The chair's in the way. There's a red dot. Like, I can switch the green one on, and then there's a red dot over here. I don't know what they mean.
It's the Lucky Mini Mart dumpster. This young man appears interested in the alley proceedings. Carrie, the man appears intoxicated and a bit agitated. It's Officer
Oh,
Bruce
that's-
Woody Woodbury,
that's me?
LAPD.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was a person looking this way, and I was coming up to the scene. I didn't know this was me.
Detective John Carey, major crimes, homicide. It's Chester, Julie
Okay,
Chester,
so we're who?
criminalist SID. Detective John Carey, major crimes,
John
homicide.
Carey, major crimes, homicide. John Carey.
Detective John Carey, major crimes, homicide.
Okay.
It's Sam Nobles, deputy coroner, Los Angeles County.
Well, this is the transition game. Police Quest 4 open season. It's the transition from the traditional point and click to where they went to and the police procedure game to the next one they started with SWAT, and where you were in the SWAT team and you were only called for SWAT tactics. The next game I played, the first SWAT game, it is super difficult from what I remember. Like, you have to know all the SWAT like techniques and the order in which you do crap. It's ridiculous. We will not be playing that. We're gonna end on this one.
It's Sam Nobles, deputy coroner, Los Angeles County.
Corner.
It's Officer Bruce Woody Woodbury, LAPD. The tortured and tormented body of Bob Hickman, LAPD,
Damn.
lies lifeless among the alley debris.
Okay, so we need to
An
take some
obvious
notes.
case of felonious homicide.
Alright, let's take a minute and take some notes. I don't know how this game works, or whether you need to, like, I need to remember all this stuff or not, but we're going to take some notes. So we are on Police Quest 4, right? We are John Carey. Let's write down our name, because we'll forget that in a minute. Okay, who is this guy?
A gruesome sight. Contusions and burn marks appear on Hickman's abused
Bob
body.
Hickman. Alright, so, first scene. Victim, Bob Hickman. LAPD. Okay.
A gruesome sight. Contusions and burn marks appear on Hickman's abused body.
The coroner? Probably.
An empty holster can mean only one thing.
Guns on the
Another
loose.
gun on the street.
Damn it. Another gun on the street. Let's take his pants off.
A gruesome sight. Contusions and
Check the
burn
penis.
marks. A gruesome sight.
Check his watch.
A gruesome.
Alright, stop looking at it. Let's start touching him.
Detective Carey, have you found evidence you need recorded?
Careful, Carrie. There could be fingerprints on that holster.
Detective Carey, have you found evidence you need
Oh, I
recorded?
found some evidence, baby. I keep going to the top for my controls.
A gruesome sight. A gruesome. A gruesome. A gruesome.
What's that?
A lipstick-stained cigarette lies near Hickman's body. Carrie, the cigarette could be evidence. Handling it would show poor judgment.
Well, should I tell someone about it? Oh, I can't even talk to him. Alright, well, we found the cigarette. I keep going to the top.
A gruesome sight. A gruesome...
I don't see anything else. I mean, there's some, like, bruising and
A
stuff.
gruesome...
But, I mean, that's all the torture and whatnot, right? Alright, let's talk to the coroner first.
Sam, do you have a preliminary finding on Hickman's cause of death?
It's hard to say, John. There are no evident bullet wounds. There are cervical contusions, possibly asphyxiation. There's no unusual sputum, so it's difficult to think poisoning, but I'm not ruling anything out.
Alright, so COD
Whoever
is
did this
question
was
mark.
definitely non-compos mentis. By the way, notice that the index finger on the right hand is missing.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
The tortured
Oh, I
and
can't- 'cause I
tormented
can't see
body,
his hands.
Bob Hickman, LAPD, lies lifeless.
Alright, get out of here. Alright, let's talk to the criminal lady.
Standing by, Detective Carey, ready to collect samples or evidence if needed. You haven't properly marked or notated any evidence, Detective. Let me know when you have.
Oh, I gotta note stuff? Oh crap, I'm sorry.
The tortured and tormented...
Stop with the tortured and tormented. How do I note stuff? Do I maybe like use this thing?
Noting that a cigarette lay near the body could prove important later.
Okay, alright.
An empty holster can mean only one thing. Recording information at the crime scene ensures accurate reports later.
We know what we're doing!
Detective, this information is already recorded.
Okay, alright. How about his pants?
Detective,
Alright, we don't have anything else. Okay. So now talk to her.
Standing by, Detective Carey, ready to collect samples or evidence if needed. You haven't properly marked or notated any evidence, Detective. Let
Bullshit!
me know when you have.
Woman, please! Give it to her.
Detective, the criminalist's presence need not be officially notated. Nobles will write up his own report. Notating Officer Woodbury's presence is The crime scene log will...
Uh-oh, we're gonna go talk to this guy. Oh, we're
The
noting.
young man's interest appears a bit suspicious. Always record your gut feelings. Sometimes this job is pure instincts.
Oh, the bystander, this guy that was here, I have no idea, but he left. I'm guessing not. Alright, let's talk to him.
Officer Woodbury, I'm taking over as lead investigator.
Yes, sir, Detective Carey. I have my crime scene log for you.
Nice! Give it to me. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Where is it?
Alley crime scene log prepared by Officer Woodbury.
Do I not get to, like, look at it?
Standard weight paper.
Okay. Let's look down here.
Alleys can be great.
Okay, am I supposed to, like, mark? Alright, let's talk to this shady dude over here before he leaves.
I'm Detective Carey, Major Crimes, Homicide, LAPD. I'd like to ask you a question or two.
Whatever, man. I'm just hanging.
I'm just
Let's
hanging.
start with your name. What is it, and do you live in the neighborhood, or are you just visiting?
Man, this be my hood. I mean, I be Raymond Jones. the
Raymond
third.
Jones. Alright, so he's Raymond Jones. So, bystander. Raymond Jones. Alright, keep talking to him.
Well, Raymond, if this is your neighborhood, then you must know what goes on around here. What happened here tonight? You see anything unusual? Maybe a different car or some folks from another neighborhood?
Ain't seen nor heard nothing. And
I
just
ain't
out with some
seen
fresh
shit.
L.A. air.
So, Mr. Jones, what you're telling me is you don't have anything to tell me. Is that correct?
That's straight up. Ain't seen nothing, done nothing, know nothing.
See no evil, hear no evil, do no evil. Alright, well, let's record him.
Detective, this information is already recorded.
Okay, alright, settle down. What if we give him, like, some money?
Detective, you work too hard for your money to throw it away.
Okay.
Standing by, Detective Carey, ready to collect samples or evidence if needed. You haven't properly marked or notated any evidence, Detective. Let me know when you have.
Alright, I need to properly mark some evidence. I don't know how to do that. Let's go back on the body. Drag him downtown!
The tortured and tormented body of Bob.
Alright, stop. Now, how would I mark this?
Carry the cigarette.
Yeah,
Those two.
I already marked
Detective,
it.
this information is.
Okay, alright. I want like a piece of chalk or something so I can outline it. Isn't that what they do? Where's my chalk? This isn't my car. Whose car is this?
It's your car, Carey.
Shit,
A
it is my car.
1993 T-Bird.
Whoa, wait, what is it?
It's your car, Carey. A 1993 T-Bird.
That is not a 1993 T-Bird. No way. That is not the back of a 1993 T-Bird. I'm sorry. They're just incredibly wrong.
Detective, your car trunk is locked.
Oh, well, use my keys. I might have, like, maybe some, like, crime... Oh, here we go. Crime lab stuff. Oh, we have a shotgun, too. Holy crap.
This is your Ithaca 12-gauge pump shotgun.
Yeah. Hope we have to use that.
Carey, your trunk carries the tools of your trade. Carey, your trunk... It's police banner tape used at crime scene. It's your homicide kit. It's your homicide kit. It's your homicide kit.
All right. Open it up. Or take it. So we have what is in here? Bags?
The baggies hold evidence found at crime scenes.
Okay.
24-inch pry bar. Very handy.
Oh. Glass jar?
The jar is used to collect samples when SID is not called for.
Okay, we have an SID here.
Rubber gloves used against infection or contamination.
Okay.
Department-issued 9-volt anodized aluminum flashlights.
Alrighty. Chalk!
Chalk.
Yeah!
Made in the USA.
I love how they point that out.
The putty knife is made in the USA.
What is the arrow symbol? The arrow symbol is use it. Like, pick it up and use it. Like, yeah, like, give it to somebody or something. I think the arrow and the thing
The
do
rubber
this.
feels quite thin on these gloves.
Yeah, so like this, you get to use
The pry
stuff.
bar is heavy.
Like, touch the thing, and then this means, like, use it somewhere. Okay, so let's get out of our trunk.
There is no need.
Okay. Now we want to go back to the body. I don't see it keeping a score anywhere, but we do hear the ding.
Tortured and tormented
Shut
body.
up. Alright, we want to go into here. We want to go into... Oops.
Those two items don't go together.
We want to go into here. I want to take the chalk, I think. Yeah,
Detective,
baby.
this cigarette could be evidence.
Oh my god, we chalked his whole body!
The
Love
tortured
it!
and tormented body of Bob Hickman.
Amazing.
Chalking the body.
Alright, I think we're good. Alright, let's talk to her. You should have proper stuff now.
Chester, take over on the evidence.
Chester, the molester.
Yes, Detective.
Nice. Yeah, take those pictures. Alright. So while she's doing that, we're not going to do anything. Okay, she's done. Alrighty, great. Thank you.
Standing by, Detective Carey, ready to collect samples or evidence if needed. You haven't properly marked or
Alright,
notated...
shut up, lady. Alright, what's in the dumpster?
The body of a young boy lies strewn in the dumpster.
We have another body?
Bullet wounds puncture the boy's body.
Oh my
He
god.
looks no more than 6 or 7 years of age.
Oh my god, this game took a turn. Close this dumpster, pretend you didn't see anything.
Bullet wound. He looks no more than 6.
Jesus.
Bullet wound. He looks no...
This game's pulling no punches.
Bullet wound. He looks no more...
Okay, do we chalk him?
The body rests on garbage. It's impossible to chalk. The body...
Alright, okay.
Bullet wounds. He look... Bullet wound. He looks no...
Alright, just close it.
John, have you found something?
No, nope, didn't see anything. Just trash.
Nobles, Chester, we have another body.
Anyone care? Hello? Wow, didn't think this game was going with the same sense of humor.
Sam, we're
No,
gonna need
it's
another
not.
ambulance. There's a body of a young boy in the dumpster.
We'll get another car here, John.
He doesn't seem phased at all.
It looks like it's gonna be a busy night for you, Chester.
Unfortunately, our streets are being taken over by violence. Innocent people being killed. It's uncivilized, sir.
Jesus. Preach to me. Preach to me, Chester.
Alleys can be great sources
Oh,
of
we
hidden...
need to take a note of this. Go look in that thing again. We need to note this new body. Yeah, we get it. We don't need all the bells and whistles. Give me this.
Those two items...
Stop. Give me this.
Recording information at the crime scene ensures accurate reports later. Detective... Detective...
Alright, okay, I'm just checking.
John, have you found something?
Okay. So that guy left now. I think we messed things up.
Officer Woodbury, when we're finished here, I want the neighborhood canvassed to see if anyone's missing a child, but has not reported it yet.
Yes, sir.
Officer, I want you to notify Detective Headquarters and Communications we've discovered another homicide. Approximate
Homicide.
age, 6 years, apparent victim of gunshot wounds. Have Detective Headquarters run a search on children reported missing, matching this child's description.
Yes, sir.
We're doing like all kinds of official stuff. We should probably save, maybe. We'll just call this first crime scene. Okay, can we like walk up the alley further, or? Bye!
Many businesses back up to this alley, Detective.
No, not the dumpster. No, come on now. I think we're done. Are we not done? I think we're done. Good thing Sonny isn't the protagonist. Way out of his day. Yeah, dude. LA. Sonny's not ready for LA.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, what?
With all due respect, I would like to point out the wall graffiti. From my daily patrols, I have come to recognize that symbol as a local gang symbol.
Okay.
It might be important. It might be worth notating.
Oh, thank you. I love it when I have a helpful... Thank you.
Graffiti is often left behind by gangs. Recording the symbol could prove useful.
Thanks. That's what the officer just said.
What is it you wish to notate?
That we're at the Lucky Mini Mart. I think we're out of here.
Finish what you start, Carrie. It's not time to leave.
Oh. Okay. Talk to the coroner again, maybe?
Sam, we're gonna need another ambulance.
I already told him
There's
that.
a body of a young boy in the dumpster.
We'll get another car here.
I think I gotta find something else in this dumpster or something. I tried to, Pig, it wouldn't let me. Like, if we try to draw a, oh, maybe I need to collect evidence or something. If we had tried...
The body rests on garbage. It's impossible to chalk.
What else is in here? Crowbar, baggies, that... What was this thing?
The putty knife is made in the USA.
Oh, it's a putty knife. Interesting, interesting. Hello, Curly. Hi, beer. How's the beer doing? That's good. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's across the streety. Oh, nice. Bear Bear loves the long grass. Longfellow says hello. Pig says hello. And Pig says things have gotten serious, Curly. We finished Police Quest 3. We're now on Police Quest 4, and it's called Open Season. Our first case is a dead cop, and we found a 6-year-old boy in the dumpster. Yeah, this game's not pulling any punches. Well, this would be the early 90s, I guess. This game came out. Yeah, not much. Alright, I don't know what we're supposed to do here. Maybe throw some change on the kid's eyes. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I know, we'll figure it out. Maybe we can fit the kid in a glass jar and take him away.
Detective, leave fluid sampling to Deputy Coroner Nobles.
Aw.
Bullet wounds. He looked...
Maybe I draw the bullet wounds? Cutie bear. Oh.
The body rests on garbage. It's impossible to chalk.
John, have you...
Nobles, Chester, we have another body.
Put the gloves on? I don't know how to put the gloves on. I don't really know how to put them on.
The child does not need those gloves, Detective.
I don't know how I put them on myself. Oh, maybe I need to get out of here. Hold on. Maybe I need to get out of here and put the gloves on.
No need to put those on at this time, Detective.
Okay. The child doesn't need the gloves. What are we missing here? We missed talking to the 2 witnesses. There's no way...
Obviously, the owner of this tire did not know that rubber is recyclable. An interesting choice of color for an otherwise dreary fence. Alleys can be great. Alleys can be...
No, where are you going? Go back this way, buddy. Alright, so this is where we go to the manual that is 800 pages long. And we try to figure out what we're supposed to do. Get Chester to photo the body. I don't know how to do that. If I talk to her, she's like, you gotta properly mark some stuff.
Chester, take over on the evidence.
Oh, she's gonna. Oh, because
Yes,
I noted
detective.
the body, she'll now take a picture of it. Gotcha. Oh, and the graffiti. Got it. Got it. Okay, I'm seeing how this game works. I'm seeing how it works. Thank you, Pig.
Whenever you're ready, fellas, I'm finished.
Awesome. All right, now we're done. Perfect, Pig. Good job. You are quite the partner, dude. You are better than any partner I've had in any of these games. Comes the body bag. Must be the corner assistant. Oh, we're gonna watch every step of this? Okay.
John, we can handle it from here. Stop by tomorrow for the autopsy. We'll know more then.
Okay, alrighty. I'm gonna have a crunch bar. Monday, 5:30 a.m. Parker Center, LA. It's like a little show. Uh-oh.
Harry Hickman's death isn't just your personal tragedy. It's a tragedy for the entire force. We've lost a friend, a father, and one damn good cop. As you know, you've been assigned the lead investigator on this case, and I'm going to be looking to you for answers. I'm going to ask you to put aside your personal feelings and deal with this investigation in a professional manner. If you don't think you're up to it, I want to know now.
I'm not up for it.
Neither you, the public, nor the department can withstand not knowing the
Grab
truth.
another one.
I want you to comb that neighborhood. I want every rock turned over and every person interviewed.
All right, we'll get a comb.
Remember, Hickman was not the only fatality tonight. The family of that boy is
Ah,
grieving
forget the
also.
boy.
Yes, sir.
For your information, the boy has been identified as Bobby Washington. As for Hickman, I think there is something you should know. Maybe you already do. But here it is straight. Hickman's lieutenant, Jim Varaz, informed me that Hickman was having trouble with stress, trouble at home. Varaz told me that Hickman had been in a fragile mindset, that working undercover was getting to him. You know, the violence of the streets can get to anyone. I'm not knocking Hickman. I just want you to know how the department viewed his current capacity.
Pig.
Okay, Carey. You know what you need to do. Go out there and do it. Find who killed Hickman. Find who killed the Washington youth. Any questions?
All right, it was Washington, right? His name Boyvik something Washington. I forget what
No,
his name
Lieutenant.
was. Okay,
All right, then. Get to work. And, Carey, when you see Catherine, please extend my deepest sympathies.
I'll try to avoid her, Cap. All right, so we now have the point of the game. The point of the game is to find out who killed Bob Hickman. Secondary, you know, the kid in the dumpster, but whatever. We're going to work on Bob Hickman. I'm
That'll be
already
all,
more
Carey.
intrigued by this game than the previous three. Well, it's definitely got a more serious story.
Lieutenant,
Carey, you have your assignment. Go out and find yourself a killer.
All right. I'm going to look around your office first, Cap.
Simulated wood grain finish.
Wow, that's super detailed.
Simulated. Lieutenant Donald Block,
Oh,
career
it's
man.
Lieutenant.
Your boss.
What are you waiting?
The office of Lieutenant Block. Someday you too might make lieutenant and be issued an office carry.
Ooh.
The office of Lieutenant. The office of simulated wood.
So he's got like, there's another desk
Go
over
on
here.
now,
Is he
go.
sharing office
Find
with
yourself
somebody?
a killer.
All right, I'm trying to get out of here. Later, Lieutenant. Wow, this place is busy. With two guys here.
Too bad about Hickman, Jr. Guess this hit you pretty hard, huh? Well, hell, don't let it. Damn scumbags out there. They're just
Damn.
goddamn lucky I'm a desk jockey. If I was on the street, I'd whip their collective disrespectful butts. You know, Junior, this case is gonna generate a lot of paperwork, a lot of calling.
Mhm.
You're just goddamn lucky you got me as your partner in this one.
Oh, you're my
Damn
partner.
lucky.
Who are you? Are you? Please be better than Morales.
Hal Bottoms, homicide detective.
Name is
Currently
Bottoms?
assigned to your case.
Hal Bottoms. Okay, so we're John Carey. Partner is Hal Bottoms. Gotta change your name, buddy. Hey, Jason, how's it going? Yes, we finished 3 in about the first hour or so of the cast. So we have literally just started 4. We just did our first crime scene. This game is super more serious. We found the body of a 6-year-old boy in a dumpster next to a dead cop. So this game is much more serious. We're no longer Sonny Bonds. This game's like totally out of the Police Quest storyline. We're in the LAPD now, so it's totally different. Jason, the game-ending bug late last night, at the end of last night's cast. So when we found out it was a game-breaking bug, we went and Sierra on their help pages. They offer for all their text adventures, their point and clicks and stuff. They offer save game states of all different points in the game. So we downloaded them and we loaded the one basically where we needed it right to get to the court, and then the court we were allowed to go to the court and stuff, and we were able to finish the game. So kind of cheated, but it was a game-breaking bug. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I need to finish the game. All right, who's this guy?
It's Detective Philip Jerica, originally from Houston, Texas, and a damn fine cop.
Yeah, it sucks, but it happened in these old games. Because remember, there's no update procedure, but there's no internet back in this day, right? When those games were released, so they released a game that was, basically 98%, 99% tested, and it just sometimes there were bugs. Yeah, it was annoying, Jace. It was super annoying, particularly because you're not sure if it was a bug or you just missed something. That's the problem.
It's your very own desk.
Oh, here we go, our desk. Oh, I didn't even spell our name right. It's John Kerry, not Kerry. Holy crap, I don't even know our own name. Are we related to Jim? All right, we got a calendar.
The calendar on this blotter is so old, you don't remember the last time you changed it, huh, Kerry? The calendar on a memo from Lieutenant Block. A memo.
What's it say? Lieutenant Block, subject monthly qualification, combat. Time, place, Wednesday, Police Academy range. Carry, you are scheduled for combat qualification this Wednesday. No excuse will be accepted for missing your qualifying appointment, as you are not eligible for any exemptions at this time. Your last month's scores were low. I suggest you make time in your schedule to get out to the range and brush up before your score really counts. Oh crap. We have to go to a shooting range. Alright, what else is on our desk?
Your desk is covered with snippets from past cases in daily life. Your desk
We have a floppy disk. That's a floppy disk. That's a hard floppy disk.
It's your very own homemade placeholder with your name on it.
Yeah.
Your desk is covered. Your department-issued telephone.
Okay.
Desk drawers.
All right, let's open our drawers.
These are 3.14 follow-up forms used to document your casework.
Are we supposed to use that?
You take a 3.14 follow-up report form out of your desk drawer.
Okay. Do we have that now in our inventory?
Departmental follow-up form 3.14.
What is 3.14 for? Department follow-up form. What is that about? I don't know. We'll just have it. I don't know what that's about.
It's the photo of you and Hickman at the lake, the time you caught the big one.
The big... Oh, let's see this fish.
The photograph taken of you and Hickman at the lake, the time you caught the big one.
Gunner, 8 8326. Okay, we're gonna need that at some point. Pretty sure.
No need to straighten up your desk. No need.
I don't want to straighten out my desk. I want to open up this middle
No
drawer.
need to.
Okay, so. Actually, I don't know what that is. That's not a floppy disk. I don't know what that is. It's a form for following up. Thanks, FM. Okay, I guess we're out of here. Let's talk to our boy, our partner. Cigarette in alley, coroner results, crash unit. All right, coroner results.
How about test results? Any preliminary information?
I can't get nothing out of that damn Nobles. Spoke to that dingy tomato down there, Carrie or something. All she could say was, the toxicology tests and ballistics are running. She's damn lucky she doesn't work for me. That's all I can
Dude, they've
say.
had like
Damn
all
lucky.
of 4 minutes to do this thing. Alright, talk to him again. Crash unit, what is that about?
Hal, have you made contact with the folks over at Crash? Were they able to give you any information on Bob?
Now, those boys are men, I'll tell you that, Junior. Fighting in the trenches, battling the mean streets. You're to tread lightly, Junior. They're working undercover in that neighborhood. Have been for a couple of months. Your man to talk to is Varaz. You got all that, Junior?
Varaz? Okay. Cigarette in the alley?
Hal, has anything come back on the
Oh,
cigarette
I thought
found
we
in
were
the
asking him if
alley?
he wanted to have a cigarette in the alley.
Damn straight it has, Junior.
Ooh!
SID identified DNA on the damn thing. Science is a wonder, ain't it, kid? You connect that DNA to somebody's butt, and you got yourself
Oh,
a case.
I thought you were going to tell me who it was. Alright, so what was this what's this crash unit about? Is that the unit
Hal,
the guy
have you
worked
made contact with the folks over at Crash? Were they able to give you any information on Bob?
Now, those boys are men, I'll tell you that,
What's
Junior.
the crash
Fighting
unit?
in the trenches, battling the mean streets. You're to tread lightly, Junior. They're working undercover in that neighborhood. Have been for a couple of months. Your man to talk to is Varaz. You got all that, Junior?
Alright, Varaz is who we want to talk to. Is your partner straight out of a 1940s noir movie? Yes, it appears so. Man, you see? You gotta talk to Varaz, you see?
The man is conducting a telephone interview. Don't bother him.
That was more of a gangster movie, but you got it. Who is this?
The man is...
Oh, alright, who is he?
It's Detective Philip Jerica, originally from Houston, Texas. And a damn
Jerica?
fine cop.
Okay, so I guess we're exiting? I don't know what to do here. We don't have a computer. There's not even a computer in this office.
What you see is what you get, Carrie. A 286-16.
That's a 286? Oh, we gotta use that. A 286! Oh my god. Is there anyone besides Pig old enough to remember a 286? What's my ID number? I have no idea. Is it written on the manual somewhere? No, it's not. Yeah, I don't know. This manual is like ridiculously large. Wow, we have the whole organizational chart of the Los Angeles Police Department. Like, this is ridiculous. This manual is like, who put this together? This is crazy. Like, this thing is ridiculous. Wow, they give you everything. Like, they give you the friggin' APCO code word list. The following code words shall be used when applicable in local radio transmission. A. Adam. 0. Ocean. B. Boy. P. Paul. C. Charles. Q. Queen. D. David. R. Robert. E. Edward. Crazy. So I'm just kind of scanning through real quick. It is just a lot of information. Like, it's just words and words, and then it just ends. Is your partner? Oh no, the number on the photo. But what would my password be? All right, cancel. Let's look at the photo again.
The photograph taken of you and Hickman at
Gunner
the lake. The time you caught the big one.
88326. Gunner 88326. 88326. Gunner. Okay. 8326 Gunner. 8-8326 Gunner. Man, I don't know what it is. Cancel. I don't know. We did get it right?
The photograph taken of you and Hickman at the lake. The time you caught the big one.
Gunner 88326. Man, I don't know what that is. All right, let's go walking. I can exit either way. Okay. It's weird. What's back the other way? Okay. Can I just keep going? Wait a minute. What is the design of this building? How does this building work? This isn't reality. This can't be reality. How does this work? It doesn't make any sense. All right, let's take the elevator.
You call the elevator.
I'll tell you what, man. This game doesn't break the... Oh my god, there's a few more floors. So we're on the 3rd floor. So let's go up to the 8th.
You select the 8th floor as your destination.
8 floors. Okay, can't get out at the 8th. How about the 7th?
You select the 7th floor as your destination.
So this game has not broke... What in the holy hell is going on? Open the doors.
Don't be playing with the buttons. Choose a floor, detective. You select the 6th floor as your destination.
It's Shane.
Hey, I'm cleaning here.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Shane. Sorry, buddy. Let me get out of your way. Can I? Oh, man. I want to see him. He's behind the numbers.
You select the 5th floor as your destination.
Oh, he's wearing like pink pants. He's got a beard. It's Shane. He's like wearing sweatpants. Doesn't care. Oh my god, he's cleaning this floor too. Wow, Shane, you move quick.
Go on, get out of here. I'm busy.
Sounds just like him. Just like them.
You select the fourth
Why do you
floor
have
as
all
your
these
destination.
floors if they're all cut off? I don't understand.
What a dip.
Where are we? We're on the 4th floor? What is this? What a dip. Classic Shane. Classic Shane. What is this?
Entrance into property.
Okay, property. So that's evidence.
4th floor hallway, Parker Center. 4th floor hallway, Parker Center. 4th floor. The elevator doors are closed. Ron Ball, bomb expert, killed in the line of duty.
Well, he wasn't that much of an expert now, was he?
It's a city of...
Can we walk over here? No? Alrighty. Alright, so this is where property is. So 4th floor is property. It's where we'll have to... Oh, do we have evidence? Book? She has all the evidence. We don't have any evidence. Okay, just checking. Alright, so that was the 4th floor. The 3rd floor
Pressing
is
the
our...
button, you call the
is
elevator.
our offices. That Shane was really good. Love you, Shane. 3rd floor is us. This is the 2nd floor.
You select the 2nd floor as your destination.
Love the elevator music. Oh my God, Shane is on every floor.
Hey, watch it.
Watch it, buddy.
You select the lobby as your destination.
Why is his knees all knocked together and stuff? Like, how is that a comfortable way to mop? Oh, we can get some candy. Wow, look how old this lobby looks. Look how old that vending machine is. And I haven't seen one of these ashtray dispensers in about 30 years. This thing is old.
The ashtray designates this as a smoking permitted area. It's the evacuation routes map to Parker Center. The lobby vending machine, circa 1972.
This is where we use our change, right?
These main elements.
Get some candy.
If you want a candy bar, you'll need to pay first.
Alright, okay, alright. I got money, I got change. Actually, let's use bills.
Detective, this isn't one of those newfangled machines that takes dollar bills. It's coin operated only.
It's not one of those newfangled machines that takes dollar bills. I do remember a time when these machines did not take dollar bills. I remember when you used to come up to one that
You
was
drop
converted, they
65
put like
cents
this
into
big
the
thing
slot.
on it to take dollar bills instead of the change. What did he say? What did I get?
Getting candy out of a machine is a little like winning a prize.
What did I get? Did I get anything? Ooh! What is that? I don't know. It looks like a Baby Ruth bar.
Chewy, crunchy, chocolatey candy bar.
Yummy. Eat that sucker. Eat it.
Carrie, you can't afford the calories. Think healthy.
Oh, please! Alright, well, we might need that candy bar for something at some point. Can we buy another candy bar? Our change never goes away.
You drop 65 cents into the slot. Damn, the candy bar is stuck. Damn, the candy bar... Damn, the...
Kick it! Hit it with the crowbar. Hold on.
Those... Stop. Destroying this property will land you in jail.
Dude, give me my candy bar, you son of a bitches. What else is in here? What was this thing again?
The putty knife is made.
Oh, putty knife. Okay. Damn. Can't get my candy bar. Alright, can we leave the... So, this is all for a candy bar. Wow, okay. Alrighty. Seems a bit odd, but okay.
Press the button to call the elevator.
Alright, only one thing left, which is the garage, which I assume is where our car is. Or the, I guess, B for
You
basement.
select the basement as your destination.
It's like perfect elevator music. Oh wow, this is a little shady. What's this place? Is this like a court or something?
Polygraph. SID.
Oh, polygraph. Oh, we're gonna give somebody a polygraph?
Last paint job, 1978. Last paint... Entrance door to SID.
Oh, let's go to SID.
If you want to get to SID, move closer.
Oh, are you serious? Let's go rustle some feathers, get our evidence. SID, counter hours, 7:30 to 1800, Monday through Friday. What day and time is it right now? I have no idea.
Carrie, neither knocking nor pulling opens the door.
Alright, so I guess they're not here. Wait a minute. Alright, maybe we go and see what kind of polygraph stuff we can do.
Authorized personnel only.
Oh, sorry. So how do I exit this police station?
Pressing the button, you call the elevator.
There's no way to, like, leave. Which is not bad, don't get me wrong. That actually cuts down a lot on problems, right? Like, obviously we have to do something here in order to kick off a scene in which we will leave and go somewhere else. Which is positive for two reasons. One, we don't get stuck in the loops that we got in before where we're going from place to place to see if we miss something, right? You just have to do everything in this place and then you move. And then it's positive for two reasons, is maybe we don't have to drive in this game. I can't imagine what the driving would be like in this game. Alright, well, we're going to go back
You
up to
select
3.
the third floor as your destination.
Because it seemed like nothing else was any good. We don't have any evidence. SID's not open. You a financial analyst? I'm also into finance, and I think the market is about to go down. Yes, Scott Secret Agent, I am a financial analyst. I'm not a financial analyst in the market you are speaking of. The Dow Jones Industrial and the NASDAQ and those. I deal with mortgage-backed and asset-backed securities, which is a different capital market for private investors.
Your action is
I
unwarranted.
don't necessarily think the market is going to go down. There will be a correction, as there has been a few months over the last couple years. But it seems that it's fairly well insulated from the craziness that is going on, both here in America with our government, as well as the UK government and the craziness with their Brexit and all that stuff. The world market is surprisingly more stable than you would expect right now. And that's the way it's supposed to be, right? The financial markets aren't supposed to get crazy based on the whims of one government and stuff. Although sometimes it does. Alright, so we are going to go back into our office. You're into crypto? Never got into crypto. I understand, I understand about it. I understand how to mine it and all that stuff. Just never really got into it. No, I don't want to talk. I want to walk into my office. How do I get in? No, where are you going? Go down here. 2019 will be crazy volatility. Maybe. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? I mean, anything can set it off, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be, it could be anything, like, crazy tragedy or something. Fun fact, there's a large amount of stocks very much involved with crypto. Yeah, I'm sure there are. The banks are all getting involved. Most of them anyway. Crypto, or at least the digital currency, is the future. There's no doubt about that. Paper money is dead. It'll go away eventually. You know, we'll all have like little chips in our hands or some craziness. All right, what's the pig on the thing?
The boar's head was awarded to Senior Detective Addison Arcee for his fierce commitment to the force.
Okay, what do we do? Cigarette in alley, we don't have anything back. Corner results, he doesn't have anything back. Crash unit, I gotta talk to Veresquez. How do I talk to that guy? Where is the crash unit? You made the most money shorting crypto? I can understand that. Can you phone the coroner yourself? I don't know if I have a let's go to our desk real quick. I don't know if I have like a phone book. Like there's no phone book in the manual, it doesn't appear. I don't see anything that like
Your desk is covered. Your last partner, Ken Williams, used to sit there. Unfortunately, he relocated to Seattle.
No.
Department issued 3-tiered inbox. Department issued. This desk belongs to Detective Cynthia Joey, and yes, there are such things as female homicide detectives.
Wow. Wow. Triggered. Show your partner your notes as he says he is working the case. That's not a bad idea.
Your department issued telephone.
Yeah, we don't know any numbers to call, so I'm not sure that's going to be helpful. We can show him the notes. All right, so what's what here?
Departmental follow-up form 3.14.
All right. Oh, we got to go to the police academy range at some point.
Alley crime scene log prepared by Officer Woodbury.
Okay, so maybe we...
Standard weight paper.
Maybe we give...
Standard
Stop!
weight paper.
Game. Maybe give that to him.
Pal, here's the Hickman crime scene log.
Yeah.
It was prepared by Officer Woodbury from the 77th.
Hey, you're damn lucky you got me taking care of this book, Junior. Damn lucky.
Alright, I got one more for you, buddy. You want my notes?
You thinking I'm gonna write your reports for you, Junior? You're damn lucky I don't write you up one side and down the other for just thinking about it.
You are writing my reports. Wait, what? Alright, let's try and talk to him again. What was your experience during the Big Short housing bubble? I was working during it. Saw it coming, watched as it happened. I was working at Standard & Poor's at the time. It was interesting. It was very interesting. Give him the form? Maybe. We could try. We could definitely try. That's this one, right? This first one?
Departmental follow-up form 3.
Yep. Okay. Yeah!
Here you go, Hal.
I love that this guy's
Good,
just
Junior.
our bitch.
Look, Junior, I'm not gonna do all of the paperwork around here. Fill out the damn report and then give it to me.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on. I know what's going on.
The simulated you write up a 3.14 documenting the incidents relating to the alley.
Yeah!
Here you go, Hal.
Sure, Junior.
Nice! Did I see The Big Short? No, I have not seen the full movie. I know all about it. I haven't seen it myself yet. I haven't had a chance to watch it, to be honest with you. I mean, I know what happened. I don't really need to see it. But it was funny because like I talked to my dad about what I do. My dad's an accountant and stuff, and he's knowledgeable in this stuff. Like he kind of knows a bit about what I do, a little bit. But the market I deal in with it's not for individual investors. It's multi-billion dollars and stuff like this. It's for hedge funds and pension funds and stuff. Anyway, but he told me after he watched that movie, and he called me up after it, and he was like, "You have to watch The Big Short." I had already heard about it. But he's like, "You got to watch The Big Short." I was like, "Oh yeah, why is that?" He's like, "There's this scene in the boardroom when they're talking about the mortgage and asset-backed securities. That scene told me more about what you do than anything you've ever said or something like that, or anything I've ever read or whatever." So I was laughing. Someday I'll watch it. Someday. I don't really need to relive it. I did live through it. Never mind. God, Secret Agent. Never mind. How did you see the housing bubble coming? Because it was a perfect storm, right, of what occurred to make that housing bubble. Like, it had to... What you had is you had mortgages being issued to lower credit-worthy people. Like, the banks were getting very relaxed on who they were lending to. And the reason why they were doing that, and they weren't doing anything wrong. They were just, they were making more money. But the reason why they felt that they could do that, and the reason why the whole market works, is when a bank lends money to do a mortgage, they need to turn that off. They need to turn it over. They need to get it off their books, right? So they turn around and they take that mortgage and pool it with other mortgages and sell it to investors. So the investors buy securities, and like I make my mortgage payment, it goes to a trust, and then this trust pays out these investors. The bank's now not even involved. They got their money for the mortgages. They go about their business and lend to other people and then securitize those mortgages, and the system just feeds on itself, right? So that was going on, and they could make more and more money by issuing more and more mortgages. And to do that, you have to go down to, there's only so many people in America that like have above 700 credit score, where you're going to get like the perfect mortgage, and they're always going to make their payments. And it's going to be perfect investment, all that stuff, right? So they got to relax it and, give it some more. They did more exotic loans, what were called option arms or hybrid arms back in the day. They were adjustable rate mortgages that adjusted they had an initial teaser rate that was super, super low. So their interest rate on the initial loan was super low, and then it adjusted in 5, 7, or 10 years to LIBOR plus whatever spread. So it was going to pop way up. Because the initial rate's teaser. It's a teaser rate. It's to get you into the loan. Now, the banks, the market didn't think that this was a problem because the housing prices prior to 2008, from 2003 to 2007, were just going up and up and up. So no one cared if anyone could pay these mortgages off, because all they would do is foreclose on the house. They'd sell it in the market, get the money back to pay off the mortgage, and everybody goes on about their way. Nobody lost a dime. And that's how it had been going on for 30 years. The problem was no one saw that the housing prices would start to collapse in 2007, and people started going underwater. Then what happens is they can't foreclose on the mortgage, and they can't get full market value for the house. So now they started passing lots of losses to the investors because they couldn't get all the money back, and the whole thing started to crumble down. Because they weren't safe investments anymore. The market prices just collapsed. So it was a combination of, and then what the real big problem was is when they were issuing, I don't know why I'm explaining all this, but when they were issuing to these, for lack of a better way to put it, lower credit-worthy borrowers, and they were doing these option arms with these low teaser rates, the originators were qualifying the people on that mortgage at the initial teaser rate monthly payment, which was a super low monthly payment because it's a teaser rate. They were not clearing them for the rate that was expected to be 5 years from now when the loan reset to LIBOR plus, to market value plus a spread, basically. So everyone was happy when they got their mortgage, but in 5 years, and the option arms, it all works out. The option arms started in 2003. The first one's reset. The option arm started in 2001. Trying to remember. No, 2003. I was right. The first one's reset 3 years, 2006. That actually started the crash. No one saw it. I mean, I kind of did because I deal with this stuff. I saw what was happening. Lots of high delinquencies and underwater mortgages. That started it. Then the more common 5 years hit in 2008, and that's when it tanked. And then the 7 years hit in 2010, but by that time they had all been underwater and modified to hell, and then the government stepped in and tried to fix it all, and it got crazy. Anyway, that's kind of my thing, is what caused it. It was just everyone it's been going so good for so long, let's just keep it going, let's issue more mortgages, and then they weren't clearing people at the right payment, but they didn't care because they thought there was no risk in it. But then the housing prices declined, and it was like a perfect storm of the whole house of cards just fell apart. Anyway, sorry, that was much longer explanation than you needed, and unfortunately I've taken all the rest of our time in our cast. Wow, never heard such an informed, concise explanation. Oh, no problem. I mean, it is what I do. I mean, I could get more simplistic. I explain this to a lot of people a lot of time, but that's basically what happened in 2008. It was just, it's businesses doing what they do, right? They try and eke out the margins, right? Oh, look, we've borrowed we issued mortgages to everybody at 650 credit scores and higher. Well, if we want to make more money and up our origination, we got to start lower. We got to start lending to the 600s now, and it just kept getting lower and lower. Sorry, Pig, are you asleep? I apologize. It was a lot of stuff. Hopefully it was good for you, God Secret Agent. If you ever have a question, feel free to let me know. I like the market. It's fun. But we are going to stop there. I'm kind of stuck anyway. We have handed a few things over to our partner. What's his name? Hal Bottoms. But we've just scratched the surface of this game, and we are going to continue it tomorrow night. We'll be kicking off somewhere between 6:30 and 7. We'll play this tomorrow night, and then, of course, we will continue it all next week until we finish it. This is going to seems like it's going to be a much harder hitting game with some more gruesome deaths and things like that. But it's so far kind of fun. I like it. Like listening to my brother when we bought property to rent out. Sorry, Pig, sorry. But if you ever have any mortgage questions, I'm always here to ask. I don't know much about UK law. I could look it up, but if you ever have any questions. Anyway, the one good thing, I'll just say this. The one good thing my job was able to do is, and God Secret Agent, since you seem to understand what's going on with and how this market works and stuff, we bought our house. Try to guess what year I bought my house. Just take a guess. I'll give it to you. We bought our house in 2008 when everything was at the floor. I said 2008. In 2008 when everything was at the floor. And that's probably the biggest thing my job has ever done to my personal life, besides giving me income, is allow me to capitalize on the best bang for our buck. Our house in 2006, it was built in 2006 and sold, right? In 2008, we purchased it for about 50% of what it was worth in 2006. It was ridiculous. We got it on a short sale. We had to go through a big process to do it because we had to get it from the bank. The bank actually foreclosed on it. It was a short sale and all this stuff. But I kind of know about that stuff, so we knew it was just a long process. We just had to wait for the bank to approve it, and they eventually did, because they were just trying to get any money they could get out of the house. So it was really nice. Why exactly did housing prices go down? That's a bit more of a secret sauce. It's really just basic supply and demands. And basically your basic cyclical bubble pattern. It always happens. People always forget about it. And it usually doesn't happen that big. It's usually not that big of a bubble. But housing prices have gone down. They went down in the 80s. They went down in... 80s was probably the last big one. The big housing crash. Usually it's just small bubbles. Like usually you'll see people's property value go up a little bit. And then it'll correct. It's like a market. Then it'll correct a little bit, stay, and keep going up. Most of them keep going up a little bit or stay around. But every once in a while, like, the market has to have corrections. You cannot always go up. I'm sorry. It'd be nice. over the long term, yes, you always go up. That's why you invest for the long term. But short term, there will be fluctuations. And usually they're not that big. But there was a big one in the 80s. And then there was the big one in 2008. They're usually not that big. But there's always self-corrections. It's basic supply and demand. You know, if demand is high and prices go up, then supply ramps up to provide all the supply to the market so they can all make their big, huge bucks. Well, when you dump a bunch of supply on the market, the demand, you know, the buyer starts to get the power because there's so much supply. They can now negotiate. Now the prices don't go as high. They start coming back down because, you know, it's basic supply and demand. Plus some other things. There were a lot of housing programs going on in the United States. There's a big problem. This gets into more stuff. Like, housing in the United States is a lot seen as a right, not a privilege. It's actually a privilege to own a home, not a right. So banks were, you know, part of programs that they had to lend to certain areas that they normally probably wouldn't have, and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of pieces in the pie. Anyway, I'm going to end it there before I put everyone to sleep. And we will be back to Police Quest 4 tomorrow. God, Secret Agent, hopefully, good questions. It sounds like you're very interested in this. Feel free to ask me. I'll try not to go into such long diatribes, but I like that stuff. So anyway, I'll be back tomorrow for more of 4, and then maybe Friday we'll do some multiplayer if people are around. And then, of course, Saturday, Candyman makes his appearance and his debut in AAA, playing for the Salt Lake City Bees, I believe. We are in the Los Angeles Angels minor league. But thanks, everybody. Thanks, Volpez, Pig, God Secret Agent. I think you're going to make tons of money. I'm doing okay. I'm not doing that bad. Although we just had to spend a lot on flooding, but we're fine. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. Happy gaming.